Hello guys, welcome to Agricultural Simulator 2013. This is my farm. I'm using the USA map. I thought, oh, and I have a dog. Wee, lucky me, I have a dog. Woof woof. I actually really like the modelling on the animals they have in this game. It's kind of cool. Yeah, so I thought I'd show you this game a little bit. I've only had it a few days, not played it much, but I thought I'd show you some of the cool things in this game. So the first thing I need to do, I believe, is I need to buy a plough. So let's go into this menu here, click on plough. I need to buy the cheapest plough they have, which I believe there's one for 5,000, isn't there? Ooh, why is it 12,000? Plough medium. Oh, hang on, I can just go like this, can't I? 5,000, 24,000. No, I think the 5,000 one is the cheapest, isn't it? So let's face it, I need to go for the cheapest one. Yeah, let's buy that. So I'm going to buy my plough. Let's see. I believe my plough will spawn somewhere over there. Yes, see, it spawns over there, which is good. The graphics in this game, they seem to have improved them quite a lot. The previous agricultural simulator games had good graphics, but they had some glitchiness with various effects like motion blur, and there used to be some weird effects that you had to try to get out of the system before, if you were to load up the last game, for example. You know what I need to do here? I'm going to make sure the sound is uber quiet, because I have a feeling that it's going to be so loud you guys are not going to hear me. So let's make it as quiet. I mean, it's already quiet, so I'm hoping that's not going to be too loud for you on the video not to hear my voice. Yeah. So with the last game, the 2012 game, if you loaded up the game without changing any of the video effects, the cockpit had some weird glitchiness, some like artifacting of the graphics, but they seem to have fixed that now, because I'm running all this game now with all the defaults and everything, and as you can see, it looks quite nice. So I'm gonna go find my plough. Now I like to drive this game in first person view if I can. There we go. I can see my plough. So let's back up to that. Now, one thing that's cool in this game is you can't just attach the plough or any equipment from your vehicle. You have to get out of your vehicle, and I do quite like the modelling of the vehicles. They look quite nice to me. I don't know, they do look nice to me. It might just be me, I don't know, but I quite like that. So what do we have? We have a triangle, so we need to click the triangle on this, click the triangle on this, and then it should then attach itself. So now we have a plough. Now you click on the steering wheel to get back in. Ooh, yeah. So now you can see there's a tiny bit of artifacting there now with a green triangle, so it still isn't perfect, is it? But hopefully they'll iron out those things. Oh, the chickens are running away from me. I mean, I do prefer the graphics of this game to Farm Sim. I prefer the physics in this game, like everything has a weight, which is great, and there's another feature that you're going to see in a minute, which is a really good feature with the dynamic, like, ground stuff they have in this game. Is really cool. Now, as you can see, I mean, I'm in my field now, so I'm going to get out, and I'm going to show you when you press into this overview kind of thing, like the map thing. It helps you to organize things a bit better. So I can click on this thing on the top left, which looks like a field, and then I click on my area. You see the yellow border is the border of my farm. If I click inside that, I get the option to create a field down here on the right side at the bottom. So I create the field, and then I can basically choose 4 points. Now I'm going to try and make quite a small field if I can for this first area. I don't want to make it too big. So here we go, I make a small field here, 4 points, and then I should be able to just right click to finish that off, and then I go to rename, and I'm going to call it was first field. Very original name there. So then another thing is, if you leave the cursor on a certain place in the map, you leave it there, you press well, I have it as the C button, but I don't think that's the default, but whatever it is that will take away your map overview screen. Now you can see it's over there, look, in the world, it's placed in the world, which is actually really cool, because it might be hard for me like to navigate over there, but I can actually see now, oh, that's where I placed the white circle, so I can now drive over there and get going. So let's drive over there, and you're going to see one of the coolest features just coming up, which is a major reason why this game is cool as anything. Okay, just let me do something here. That's funny. Okay, I just unplugged my steering wheel to make sure it was working, and did you see that everything just went crazy on me then? That was funny. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we're heading over here. Again, the green artifacting, I hope they fix that problem. But apart from that, I do like the graphics. For these kind of sim games, it's pretty good. Now you can see the red marker here, the red and white stick here is telling me this is the part that I just marked out, isn't it? Now, there should also be... Now, just let me work out which direction it is. So if I get out of my vehicle here, and I press the button to go to the overview, now I see my tractor is pointing in the wrong direction. So let's go over here. So I basically need to go right. This is why it's helpful to have this stuff. So I need to go up in this direction. Now why can't I see... Oh, there should be some other markers of the field. I don't know why I can't see them. There's markers here. Oh, hang on, so this is one side of the field. This is the other side. Why can't I see the markers on this side? Anyway, I'm sure we'll work it out one way or the other. So let's position this. So I think it needs to be going up like this way. This is going to be a lot of trial and error here. Is it? No, I'm still not going the right direction. I'm nearly there though. I'm sure that other people would do this much faster than me. I'm a bit noobish, really, aren't I? Basically, I want to make sure that I'm lined up properly so I can just drive in a straight line. I mean, there should be some other markers, but for some reason I can't see them. Now, yep, that's pretty much lined up. A little bit more to the right, I believe, and I should be golden. It's weird though, isn't it? Yeah, anyway. There you go, we're lined up perfectly now. So if I just drive in a straight line, we should be good. Now what I need to do now is go into the tab menu here. I click on Open Plow, and then the plow will be open, and then I should be able to press J, and that will make my plow go down into the ground. Like so. Now you're going to see the coolest part of this game. This is a really cool part of the game. Now I should just be able to press 1 now and get going, and plow my field. I'm going to try and make a small field. Now this is the bit I'm talking about. You see this here? This is like the dynamic kind of terrain stuff that you do in this game, which is really cool. You see how that looks like a real, like I'm really plowing this field. It's not like in other farm sims you don't even see, you know. Now I can see the red and white thing for the corner of this field, so I'm just going to go straight towards the red and white marker here, so I know that I'm right on the line of the field here. So yeah, this is such a good feature here that basically you're actually plowing a field. Like that, there are no other farm sims out there where you're actually physically plowing a field. So this is a really great thing with this game. I mean, you're going to see that when I do a couple of runs here, that it's going to get really kind of bumpy and everything. Okay, I'm going to stop there. Now you have to remember to lift your plow up before you start another round. Now what I usually do is I usually plow one side and the other side in this way, because then you can, I find this is a good way for you to do, because it makes it easier to turn around, because you kind of give yourself a bigger turning circle actually until you get into the middle, and that doesn't work. Now you can see now the markers of my field here, so I can basically go here, turn myself around again, press J. So I'm pretty much on the border of my field here, which is nice. I can see the yellow markers. I don't understand why there are not yellow markers on the other side, but anyway. So I'm just going to make sure the yellow markers are just to my right here. That's fine. Make sure that I'm plowing. Yes, I am. So, yeah. So I hope they get the multiplayer working in this game. In previous games, the multiplayer has had issues in that the controls were like really laggy unless you were the person hosting the multiplayer game. Now they said they're going to be bringing in the multiplayer support for this game in about 2 weeks. They're going to patch it into the game in about 2 weeks. However, I feel slightly concerned because of their history of not being able to get the multiplayer sorted. But I really hope this time that they're able to do that. I really do, because that would be awesome. But we'll see, won't we? Okay, let's stop. Lift up, because you need to make sure you lift up carefully, otherwise you're going to have massive like burrows at the end, and you will see that the tractor finds it really hard to go over those. Now where's the other side? I think did I start over here? Look. See. Oh, okay. I didn't do that very well, did I? So yeah, I think this is going to be a big factor. If they get the multiplayer in the game and sorted, then that's going to be such a big factor, which is going to make this game more popular. I mean, they've always had a very good feature list, but they just, first of all, the games that they make are often very buggy, and like I said, they can never seem to get the multiplayer to work. So I'm really hoping that this time they're able to do. Now you can see how my tractor actually gets bogged down on the other trench that I made, the other plow line that I made. I mean, this is really cool. It almost turns this into more like a skill-based kind of game, which is cool. I mean, you can see if I go too much into the previous plow line, then wow. I mean, I'm making a mess of this actually. I'm really making a mess of this, because I just looked behind me and I saw a massive mountain. So you actually have to kind of learn how to plow properly in this game. It's not just in other farm sim games. You will plow and you will just see that the field that you are plowing will turn a different colour, or there'll be a kind of a slight change of texture, so it looks like it's slightly ploughed. In this game, you're actually physically changing the ground like you're ploughing it. Now you see I'm kind of messing this up because I've just made a massive mountain, plough mountain here, which you're not supposed to do. Oops. So I have a lot to learn about ploughing, clearly, because I don't think it's supposed to look like that. Oh well. I've only played this game for like a day, like a few hours maybe. So I definitely need to learn how to plough, don't I? But yeah, it's really cool. I mean, hopefully from this little video you can see the cool stuff in this game. I love the graphics, I love some of the features in this game, and also this game always has a really nice economy and everything. And like I said, the physics, like if the tractor's on a hill and you let off the gas, it actually rolls back down the hill. The tractors actually have a weight. I mean, the physics are not perfect, but compared with the other game, they're much better. Now let's try and drive a little bit more to the left this time, because last time I was driving I think I was driving too much to the right. I think that's a bit better now. I think I was driving too much in the other plough line. This should be better this time. There are 3 maps in this game. The USA one, the Tuscany one, and there's also one more which I can't remember. Tuscany. Oh, there's one in is it an Alpine map? Yeah, they call it an Alpine map. It could be like Switzerland, somewhere like that. So there's an Alpine map, a USA map, and there's a Tuscany map. I'm on the USA map right now. Okay. I think I did a slightly better job there, but still not great. So then basically when I plough this whole field I need to cultivate it, I believe, so I need to get another piece of equipment to cultivate it. I'm not going to show you me ploughing the whole field because that would be boring, especially because I'm slow, but I just thought I would show you something about this game. Now let's see if I can line myself up for the next run. Now you see I completely messed it up because I only have 1 run. It looks like that I only did 1 run, whereas I did 2 runs. You see, I was way too much, you know, over in the... I was way too over to the right, so that didn't work, did it? So let's see if I can do it a bit better this time. Here we go. One other cool feature of this game is that the equipment actually gets slightly muddy. You know, the equipment will get slightly muddy as you use it, which is good. So yeah, I keep on saying this, but yeah, this game always has good features, but unfortunately because they've never been able to get the game well packaged in a kind of bug-free thing, and also because the multiplayer has never been great in this game. And Farm Sim has the modding support, but to be honest, I don't care about the modding support as long. All I want is a game that actually feels like a realistic simulator of farming, you know. Whereas the other one, Farm Sim, I think it's the physics and the graphical. You know, the graphics aren't very good and the physics are not very good in Farm Sim. That's the thing that puts me off that game. So I am really hoping they get the multiplayer sorted, or at least get the AI sorted so that I can use AI when I'm working on my own. Okay, so I've got a massive mound of soil there, so I'm still not doing a good job, but anyway, whatever. But yeah, here we go. Although this says USA, it feels a bit more like England to me than USA. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. So let's line up again. Now, you can see that working on your own, this is going to take you quite a while to get this field. And I said at the beginning, oops, I forgot to lift my plough. Oops. See? Now this is a prime example why you need to remember to lift your plough. I've just made a massive thing. Actually, that's not too bad. Oh, but here it is. I've just ploughed the road, look. That's funny. You shouldn't be able to plough the road. Oh my goodness, I was talking too much. And now I've made a massive ridge at the end of my field. Oh well, never mind. I need to concentrate more. One thing they haven't got in this game yet is they haven't got any way, or it seems there's no way for you to damage your equipment. They need to bring that in at some point, because that obviously increases the level of realism, especially when I've just done that and like totally ripped up the road with my plough, which in real life obviously would damage the plough somewhat. But anyway, so trying to make sure that my wheel is just on the edge of the grass here, so that hopefully I'm ploughing quite nicely. So I think when I've done maybe one more line of ploughing, I'll save the game and I'll try to show you what I'm talking about with the glitchy AI. Now I'm not sure if it's glitchy or if it's just I can't work it out, but if any of you guys played this game and you know how to get the AI working in this game, then please let me know, because I would love to get the AI working. But like I said, now this is what I need to remember to do every time. Get to the end of the field and lift it up. It's quite simple, but I keep forgetting that. One other great thing is this game runs really smoothly now. The graphics are really smooth and really nice, you know, which is good. Okay, I'm going to go back. Now I did remember to, yeah I did. I'm really paranoid now that I'm going to keep forgetting that. Okay, so let's get it lined up. Like so, drop down the plough, press 1 and we're off. So I'm ploughing this with the 1 speed. You can use the 1, 2, 3 keys as like cruise control. I'm doing it 1 speed with the hope that my ploughing might be slightly better. We'll see. So far it's not the best ploughing in the world, but another thing that I would say, because right now this game is kind of buggy, you need to like save your game often, because it's going to be frustrating if you've done a lot of work on a field and then something glitches out, you know, because I believe there's not an auto save feature in this game, just you have to manually save the game, so you really need to remember to keep on doing that. Like yesterday, I ploughed like half of my field, and I exited the game so that I could change a setting or something, and I forgot to save my game. Wow, this field looks like a mess. Wow. And I exited out and I forgot to save it, and I lost my plough, my half field that I ploughed, I mean. So yeah, you do need to remember to do that. Wow, I've messed up this field big time. Okay. If you can hear any noise in the background, there's a park near me in Hong Kong, and yeah. Okay, so let's park up here. So I'm gonna get out my vehicle. Yeah, there's a park near us, and if you can hear a lot of noise, they must be having an event in the park, because it's a Sunday. Hopefully you can't hear too much. Yeah, so I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to save the game first. Save games. Save game. So I'm just going to call this USA. Okay. Okay, so that should be saved, hopefully. Continue. Now I'm going to show you now. If I go into the overview map, now the thing that's also really cool that I like a lot is you can actually see your ploughing in the overview map, which is really cool. I think that's a really cool feature. You can see how your ploughing looks overhead. Now, I'm going to show you the problem that I'm having with AI. So if I click on this thing at the top left, which looks like a person, then there's a plus sign down here. You can hire a person. So okay, I hire the person. You see I have this person called Sebastian Spencer. Now I want him to go to the tractor, which already has the plough on it, to plough the field. So I click on go to, and I click on the tractor like this. Now this part is fine. I can see he's now running towards the tractor. He's about 100 meters away. But when he gets there, I cannot work out how to get him to actually plough the field. which is kind of weird. Now, I'm not sure if it's that the game is not working or if I'm not working. So like I said, if anybody knows how to do it, can you let me know in the comment section? And I can hear a lot of noise in the park outside now. Okay, so he's now, I believe, there. He's now in the tractor, it seems. So I believe I can go to... Now, is it because I'm in the wrong mode? I'm not sure. Select field. Okay, so I'm going to select my field here. Okay, so then it has now... So I basically clicked on select field, which was an option that came up. I clicked on my first field and it shows it here at the bottom. Now, the only thing I see that I can do is press start. But when I press start, he doesn't do anything. He just sits there, look. No, so I don't know why. It's very strange. Let's try this again. So I click on his name, start, and but he doesn't do anything. You see, I can't get him to actually do anything, which is kind of strange. He's in my game, and it's like, you know, he's in there. And I've selected the field that I want him to plough. Now this is another weird thing that happens. When I press start, I don't know if you've noticed, but every time I press start, there's a line that goes across the field. So I can keep clicking this until the whole field is covered. But he still doesn't move. So yeah, I'm not sure what this is all about, to be honest. And then it covered up the whole field and now it's gone. And then I'm going to try to get out of this mode. Now I can't get out now. I can't seem to get... Oh no, there you go, I'm out of that mode now. So let's go to the... Yeah, see, like I can't work out how to get the AI to actually plough. The field is still the same. He was in the tractor, and you see how it's got dirty and everything. That's pretty cool, eh? Yeah, he was in the tractor, but I just can't seem to get them to work. So it's either that I can't work it out, or that it's a problem with the game. I don't know. What's the water effects like? Pretty dire. Oh my goodness, they're pretty bad. But anyway, yeah. I'm hoping, like I said, that either I work out how to use the AI or that they fix the AI, because that would be so cool. And obviously I'm hoping, like I've said a million times in this video, that the multiplayer also is fixed. Yeah, because it could be like the best #1 farm simulator out there. If they can fix these things, this game could be so good, and I could play this for many hours with my friends who own this game, you know, ploughing fields and everything. I mean, there are a lot of people out there that don't understand why I find this game fun, but I don't know, there's something fun about farming in a environment in an electronic environment. I don't mean like an environment where everyone is taking E, but you know what I mean, right? Yeah, so hope you enjoyed this video. I think I rambled a bit, it was a bit long, but hopefully it gives you an impression of the game, because I've seen other people doing videos of the game, but no one has really been like talking through what they're doing. I know all I've done is showed you how to plough, but hey, it's better than nothing. So see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.